Okay, today we're going to be building a fume extractor for your soldering iron. Things you'll need, first of all, of course, the soldering iron. Gonna need four just 12-volt fans, just off of any other old project. Of course, you're gonna need a switch. I got a push button one that I found. A block of wood for the base, and a power supply. Of course, you got 12-volt fan, you're gonna want a 12-volt power supply. Okay, and I've got a few other little miscellaneous things that I gotta take parts off of from other projects. Alright, well, first we're gonna get started with the soldering. Okay, what you're gonna... Actually, I was wrong. We're gonna have to take... I got this fan here that came off of this board. We gotta take more fans off of this board here. So we're gonna use 4 of them, and they're very tough to get off because I used some epoxy cement to get them on. It's gonna be very hard to get them off. Here, I'm not concerned about whether the case cracks or whatever, so go take a hammer. Well, let's try to claw in. I guess I should have had these off ahead of time. I wasn't very well prepared for the project. So, let's just see if I can get 2 off, and we'll just use 2 for the project instead of 4. How am I gonna get this fan off? Damage that. In the previous project, you're seeing that I'm pulling fans off of was actually a laptop cooler that I had home built, and it worked, just not very well. Wasn't very efficient because, of course, these are 12-volt fans, and they ran off USB, and as many of you know, USB is 5 volts. And I'm about ready to give up on getting these fans off of here, but I want at least 2 of them. They weren't joking on the package when they said this stuff held strong to metal. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use one fan. It's gonna kind of look ridiculous on this big wooden block, isn't it? That's why I wanted to do 2 and was gonna angle them. But oh well, we can only do 1, but that'll leave us room to mount our components. Well, there's not. Well, it'll leave us room to mount the switch. Alright, there's a white wire on here. I don't know if you can see it. Lighting's kind of horrible. It's real little. Anyways, I'm just gonna want to clip it off because it doesn't go anything. You get your 2 basic wires, your hot and your neutral, of course. What you're gonna want to do is take your power adapter, plug it in, take a multimeter. I just got a cheap one that I bought, put it on voltage DC, 20 volts. And I'm not going to have to do that to mine because my power supply has readings on it, but that tells me what wire is which. Showing here that positive wire is the one with the white line on it, which I might end up having. Oh, no. Well, maybe not. See any indication of a line. There's a line. There's the line, so I'm not gonna have to do it, but I know which one's positive. But some of you might have to test it on volt DC 20 volt, so it will detect which one is positive, which one's negative on your thing, on your power adapter. So let's see here. Let me get started. I got some. See, I ain't got very long wires on mine, so I am going to actually wire. Working. Alright, sorry. You missed that last little bit. I'm actually gonna get some miscellaneous wire just out of my box. here that I got, and I'm gonna use it to increase the length on my how would you say it, on my power adapter. I'm gonna use it to increase the length of wire. And I also have another wire here that I pulled out of something that's got a resistor on it. We're gonna find out how many ohms that is with a meter real quick. We'll just take the meter, we're gonna set it down to 200 ohm. Right here. Right here on my meter. Set 200 ohm. It should say 1 on your thing. You put negative lead here put it where it's gonna come out in the end. And you look and we find out that is a 0.2 ohm resistance across there. So that should be good for our project, because any kind of project where you use electricity, you're gonna want to put a resistor in the parallel with the hot. So alright, let's get started with the solder. Let's see here. Alright, here's my miscellaneous wire. Cut it. Separate the two. We'll make green hot and black negative. I know it's usually red and black for hot and stuff, but instead we're going to do it a little bit different. Oh, I'm also going to need some tape. Now, I couldn't find any electrical tape earlier when I was looking, so I got masking tape. Should work just as well, but it's not recommended if you're doing alternating current projects, because it of course is made out of paper and it can burn if it gets too hot. But really, electricity won't create heat unless it's oh wait, why am I doing that? I'm increasing the wire length on the thing. Unless it is has a short in the circuit somewhere. So we're just gonna take the green wire, twist it right there, take it, ooh, that was bad, rubbed up against my camera wire. So I'm gonna take it and solder it to the hot. Come on, get hot and solder, dang it. Whenever you're working in like a close environment, see the smoke coming off the iron? Yeah, let's see if we can get some more smoke. You can kind of sort of see the smoke coming off the iron. It's tipped there, and that's what we're building the fume extractor for, because according to the state of California, solder is known to cause cancer. Just gonna trim the wire on the black side. Oh yeah, also you don't do it with your teeth. Even though I did, it's bad for your teeth. You can ruin them, so don't be doing it, kids. We're gonna take it, we're gonna solder it right here. You always want to blow and make sure your connections are cool. Alright, we're just going to take some tape and wrap it. And that part of the project so far is done. Alright, for the next part. Let's see here. We're going to incorporate a switch. Now that's just an old heavy gauge push button switch. And I've been trying to decide, should I put the resistor before or after? But I figured it won't matter since all switches is a set of contactors that when you push them closed, allows electric to flow through, and when you push them the other direction, they're open and electric doesn't fly through. And all it is a continuity thing. It allows electric to pass through. It doesn't use electric to do anything. Just doing that so I can make sure to twist the wire. So